Hello everyone, my name is Julia. I'm founder and CEO of creative human agency CreateriaMatch. This is Illia Reinish, co-owner of the Laba Group.
Hi Julia,
Hello.
Thank you for your invitation.
Thank you for your time. Illia, you are considered the successful entrepreneur. Making it to the Forbes 30 under 30 is a significant achievement. Was your path smooth or you have some unsuccessful projects?
Thank you for your questions. For me, Forbes 30 under 30, it's not indicator of success or something more. I think it's only one something else. For me, it's more important, it's profit of business or values what we can give to our customers. I think it's a good KPI for success business. If we talk about my previous some projects, I never think that I had some unsuccessful business because all my experience, what I earned before, it helped me right now when I start something new or when I building my business Laba Group. For this reason, I think it's more important to have a little different opinion and mindset how you think what it means. Access or not access.
Thank you. I completely agree with you, and I think that experience is most important in all businesses and in all our life. Illia, how do you assemble the team for the project? Do you have any secret methods or instruments which you use?
When I hire people, for me it's really important to know not only hard skills, because hard skills it's easy, but for me it's really important to know personal side. I all the time ask questions about parents, about personal life, about sports, about any other achievements, but not in business, not in career. Because I know that I can teach people about some hard skills or techniques, but soft skills, it's more difficult to improve. And for this reason, for me, it's really important to know personal insight and be sure that we will be on the same page.
How do you find this match?
It's a really interesting question. It's not something with criteria, say 1, 2, 3, and will be this result. Sometimes you should feeling it. And for example, if I hire some people, I would like that they do sport before, maybe career, maybe play football. It doesn't matter what kind of sport. But I understand that if people spend a lot of time to sport, in childhood maybe, they understand system, they know that you should work a lot and only after it you will see result. And I understand it's more about soft skills. And I like it. It's not some really strict criteria because in some country I can't ask a lot of questions about personal. I can't ask about family. I can't ask if people have kids. And in other countries it's more difficult, but you should try ask a little other questions, not only about jobs or tasks or responsibilities. And for me, really important to feel how potential my future coworker will give me answer if I ask why you didn't reach the result, because it's you can use two variables. The first you can say because of market, because of opportunities, because we don't have enough products, enough tools. Or second can be that maybe I didn't give my maximum. And it's about mindset, because in the first person talk more about something other, not about me, that it was my fault, my bad. And for me it's really important when people can say, yes, maybe some problem was in market, but for 100% I'm sure that I can do more. And it's what I like. This match I want to see.
Thank you. Very interesting answer. Because in our agency we are focused more in the personal things, because I completely agree with your opinion that we can teach the person anything what we want, but to be like with a good human intelligence we cannot.
Unfortunately.
Yes, unfortunately. We try to find this way, but for this moment we don't have any decision. Thank you. When you were disappointed with the person who you hired, what was the reason of this?
It's a life. it's a business. We have approximately 900 employees, and unfortunately, it's so difficult never do mistakes. And when we only open in new country, we can hire head of sales or CEO of business, and for first year, it's really good employee. But after first year, we understand that we continue grow up, and we do it fast. But unfortunately, some employee, head of sales or somebody other, don't want to change a lot because they have normal salary, average salary. People in Ukraine, in Europe, in America, it's really different, unfortunately, because in Ukraine, we're all the time thinking about money. In Europe, in America, and other rich country, they more think about work-life balance, and sometimes head of sales doesn't understand why we should again change everything because we would like to increase our conversion for 1%. It's not give for him a lot of money, and he doesn't care about our business. And sometimes you can hire somebody, you invest a lot of time, a lot of your knowledges, and people unfortunately do something stupid. We have cases when some employee try to open the same company and hunt our lectures and hunting our employees. And for me, it's all the time funny because I say, okay, you can try copy paste our business model, our lectures, our coworkers, but it doesn't give you opportunity to build good business. At first, you start with wrong way. And the second, you don't have any experience about people management. And unfortunately, people is most important in business, but on the other side, it's more difficult in business. Because when I hire somebody, I all the time believe that it will be the best match in my career. I really believe in people, and I'm ready to give to them everything what I know. In the beginning, I was so sad when people didn't take what I gave to them. But I understand that I can change every people. I should be opening. I should give to my team best what I can. And after, it's their choice.
Yes, agree with you. And from my perspective of view, you can copy paste of business, but you cannot copy paste the energy of the founder of the company.
It's not only about energy. It's I think the most important skills what should have entrepreneurs is people management. Because okay, you can give my business model. Look, I often perform in some business conference, and I give speech about our business process, about how to increase our conversion, how to write script, and somebody try do it. But it's about a lot of details. It's about how you work with numbers, how you see analytics. It's about your opportunity or your skills to make a decision, sometimes hard decision, not popular decision. It's not only about energy. Maybe they have a lot of energy, but it's more about mindset. It's about what you will do when you have the first minus. What you will do if you have 3 months not profit company. You should pay your personal money. For people, it's so difficult. I remember when I opened my first business, I can imagine that I should pay my personal money. I was 6 or 7 years employee, and I all the time build business for somebody, but not for my money. And of course, for people, it's more easy to make a risk if you do it with other money, not your personal. It's more about it, for my opinion.
It's not only about risk with the personal money. I think it's like the additional point that you should, not in the best your mood, motivate your team and keep it going and motivate them.
Totally agree.
Have you used the recruitment services? And was it positive experience or no, or you had some pitfalls in this process?
We have really big department of recruiting in-house, but sometimes when we need scale so fast, we work with some recruiting agency. We have really positive case when we hire sales reps. I remember it was so funny because we pay money for some agency. For my opinion, it was big fixed base. And the first candidate I have interview, and after 3 minutes, I said to him, "Get out. I will not make for you offer." But after 5 minutes, after I finish interview, I think, okay, I pay money for this agency. They recommend for me. And I think, okay, I will try. It's not my choice, but I will try because it's not logical. If you invite some consultant or some agency to help you, and you said, no, I will not do it because it's your recommendation, I have other opinion, why you pay money? And we made offer for him. It was 5 years ago. Right now, he's one of the best sales rep and he's team lead in our company in sales department.
Really interesting case.
Yeah, I think if you believe, if you're sure that this agency can hire for you people, it's really good experience because you can pay $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, but for really good employee, it's so cheaper.
Yes, of course. You found this agency by recommendation or why you had the level of trust for them?
I like this agency because they not work with all position. They hire only people in sales department. Mm-hmm. It can be sales rep, head of sales, chief commercial officer, but only in sales department. And I say, okay, if you have this agency is so specific in sales, and I say, okay, I can try, because if some small agency say, we can hire head of sales, head of marketing, assistant, babysitter, for me it's difficult to imagine, because look, we sell online education, and we sell result in future, change career or business, and we work with hard skills. We not work with soft skills. We're not selling confidence or success. No, we work with B2B, with specialization, marketing, finance, HR, human resources, analytics, but not talk and not launch courses in crypto or something other.
Yes, agree with you, because when I created my agency, I was focused, and now we are focused only on C-level positions, because it's really weird for me when recruitment agencies hire like junior developers and on the same time the chief operational officer for the team. I understand that they cannot do in a proper way. They will not hire neither of those.
Yeah, I will wait offer.
Okay.
From your agency.
Okay. Do you have any employee in your team that you will fight forever?
Really good questions. I have head of sales in America, and his responsibilities is also UK market. And he is my friend. I know him 25, 26 years. He is my best friend. But I remember some case 4 years ago, maybe. He come to me and said, somebody give me offer. And I, really good offer. And I all the time joking that if somebody increase your salary in 5 times, you can leave. But of course, if he one day, I remember, said, okay, I'm tired, I want something change, I will leave next month our company, I say, no, you can't do it. And of course, I will try my best to give everything what he need. It's not about money in biggest, I think, part of questions. It's about some feeling. It's about sometimes work-life balance, about some challenges, about goals, achievement. And I think we have maybe 7-8% of employee. And if somebody from them say, I think about other job, I will leave next month, we will do everything what we can, what we need do, that people will not leave us. Because again, I think that people is more important in business. We can change business, I can change business model, product, but if I have this team, I know that I can do any business. For me, it doesn't matter. I think business is not so difficult. It's more difficult hiring people and manage people and understand numbers. But if I have this team, I know that everything will be good in my life.
I think it's cool approach. Really, we have in all successful company have like core team, let's say, yes.
Yeah.
And with this core team, you can do everything what you want and in any spheres. And they are most important that the offices, I don't know, that locations,
That family,
the direction, and with them we can do like everything what we want. Yes.
yeah.
When you started your businesses, what was most important for you? Money, helping clients to make world more successful, or what?
I think 95% of people who started business think only about money. Of course, when I opened my business, for me it was important to have a really good product, because I don't agree work with some non-ecological product. I will never lie to my clients. I will never increase result after my product, and I will all the time say true to my clients, and we push our sales team, because when you work in sales, sometimes try a little add some results or try to show your product better. And we all the time so strict with our team, because I don't want to increase expectation of my clients if my product will be a little decrease gives them result. And when we start business, we have $3,000. It was enough for us, and we never look for investments. But when we're young, we think only about money. When we have business, strong business, because in the beginning you all the time think, okay, in the end of month I should pay salary,
Of course.
I should pay rent, I don't know if I have money. But when you start not think about money, you can scale your business faster, because you start think about product, about quality of product, about quality of your team, about what you can do more for your team. And 2 years ago, it was so difficult period when the war started in Ukraine 2 years ago, it was a really extremely challenge, because we have 300 employees in Ukraine and 500 in other 8 countries. And it's our core team. In Ukraine business, in March of 22nd, we have only 5% of revenue if I compare with February in Ukraine, not in other country. And it was so difficult, because you should think not about business. It's a big risk. In Ukraine, we had really not profitable companies this time. And I remember when we started saying, okay, we can continue pay salary for 300 employees, but we not generate revenue. And how long time I can pay my personal money? Half year, 1 year, 4 months? And if you talk about business, I understand that it's more logical to fire 70% of employees, say, sorry guys, the war, everybody understand. But I think that if you do business and you can't take care of your team, why you continue do this business? Because in the beginning, again, when I only opened my first business, of course it's only about money. I think maybe 1 or 2% of people who open business think about they would like to change world. It's a genius. But when you complete your first task about money, first small task, you start think about how you can scale your business, how you can do better product, and how you try to change the world. Because I'm sure that our company change the world. We help people to grow up in career, improve business, and change their life. I think nobody in the world needs some courses. Everybody needs the result what these courses can give them. And it's really important. But I think in 18 in 22, I can't think like this because I was so young. I didn't yet buy first car. After second or third car, you can think that, okay, car, it's not so important. Now, I have a course, head of sales department. And every 2 months, we launch new cohort, and I have 80, 100 students. And I need on my own check all homeworks. After every cohort, I think, okay, I will not do it anymore in my life because I should spend a lot of time for it. And it's time I can invest in my business, but I can sit all night and check homework. But in the end of courses, somebody start to write me, oh, yeah, so I would like to say so thank you for this course because I'm increased, I'm improved, I build system, I'm so happy. And when I read it, I say, okay, guys, I will continue. Because, okay, I can earn 5,000, 50,000. It's not big difference when you have money, when you have life. I didn't have very rich childhood. And I never dreamed that in 40 and 50 I will have what I have right now. For this reason, money is not the first what's important in my life right now. But I think that people can say it when they solve some problem with money. Because 10 years ago, I said, okay, for me it doesn't matter result. For me it's matter money, because business is about money. You should all the time remember about it, because money in business, it's indicators you're in the right way or no. But it's not about money, it's only show that you're in the right way or no. You have a chance to achieve something big. For me, it's not interesting to only earn money. I would like to build the first company in the world in my sphere, and I would like that every HR, every employee in the world knows a Laba or Elevator or other brand. When somebody says, okay, I should improve hard skills of my team, the first what they will think it will be Laba or Elevator or other our brand.
Okay, thank you. I understand very good what you're talking about, because while you were talking, I remembered my first experience when I was teaching the university. I was professor assistant in the Kharkiv National University of Radio Electronics in 2010, and it was like a lot of students. And now, when I talk with them, they are very successful people, some of them, and it's really cool when they said that, Julie, I remembered our election in the university and it was so good. It was related to cybersecurity and now it's on the wave. And they're really successful guys, but with a beard and very strong and powerful. And it's really cool when you help people to achieve their results and teach them in the very beginning, when you teach them, and then when they have some experience, and it's really cool. So the teaching people, it's really important, because when people understand and realize that they want to teach something, they are already in the first step to be successful. Do you have the biggest fuck up in your experience?
All the time joking that I don't have a lot of fuck ups, but when we tried to launch our first country, it was Brazil. I think maybe because I really dream about and imagine how I will in Brazil office dancing. And we launched this country and we hired one employee in Ukraine from Brazil. Her name was Liz. And when I search about Brazil, I know that a lot of women in Brazil think that every man is sexist and racist. And I remember that I try my best be all the time really polite with Liz. I think I speak with her better than with my mother. But after one task, she felt a lot. And I asked about one-to-one with her. And, it was meeting. And before I really prefer, because I understand that I should be really correct and use, because in Ukraine you can say, I think this task is so bad, you do your job so bad, improve it. Unfortunately, or maybe not unfortunately, in Europe, in Brazil, in America, you can't speak like this. And I remember I said, Liz, I was a little surprised of your decision, because if I will be in your place, maybe I will do a little other way, because 1, 2, 3, maybe I don't know full pictures. Could you please explain me? And again, I never speak with my mother like this. After this meeting, she went to my colleagues and says that I am racist, that I am sexist, and I think that we should to close this market because it will be so difficult. Right now, I understand that maybe in a couple of years we will again launch Brazil. I think we was not ready because it was our first market, and it's so different market. But it was funny because I think that I'm the most polite and kind guy in the world. Yeah, sometimes people doesn't think like this, but it's funny because I try my best to be so polite, and I was sure that nobody can say that I'm aggressive style, but not Liz.
It's really funny story.
But not for my business.
Of course. but you have now this experience.
Yes.
We can share with you after the interview our experience with the Portuguese market. It's quite similar to Brazil market, and now we already have the entity in Portugal and Portuguese clients, and we are working with Brazil people as well.
Oh, great.
So, but
we'll discuss later, not
yes,
from camera.
We had a lot of adaptation time to understand, because really you should be a little bit in a different way to communicate.
Right now I know it. Yeah, but 7 years ago, what I can know? I only work in Ukrainian market.
Yeah.
And in Ukrainian market you can say, not reach the target, work tonight.
Yes, it is what it is. Ilya, thank you for all your responses. It was great to talk with you today. I have the last question. Do you have any beliefs that you would not compromise?
Yeah, of course. I explain all the time to my team, it's my first rule. If you try to lie to me, I will fire you in 1 day. If you need day off, you can only go to me and ask about it. About day off, vacancy, that you're sick. It doesn't matter, you cannot give me the reason. But if I understand that somebody tried to lie me or my company, I will never continue work with this person. Because again, business, it's more about life. Because we work minimum 8 hours, we think after job about business, in the weekend we think about business, and I don't want to spend time with people if I not like them. If somebody not loyalty to my company, for me it doesn't matter loyalty to me, but to my company, to my brand, to my values. It's the first. At second, of course, it's about take care of your team. I gave you example about war. It was really difficult time when it was the first time in my life when I thought that maybe we should close our business because we will not have money. But me and my partner, we said that, okay, we try and we're ready to risk. Everything what we have, we're ready to risk for team. Certainly, I will never sell the non-ecological product. If I'm not sure in product, or for example, we can launch some course and we generate big revenue for this course. But after first cohort, client says that it's not bad course, but it's not good. It's average or a little lower than average. If we can't change the program, of course, maybe lecture doesn't want, maybe something other, we will cancel this product, but we generate big revenue for them. But I don't want that somebody from market can say that Laba or Elevator, it's average product. For somebody average, it's okay. We have a lot of average brands, but I would like to build a love markets company, I would like to be sure that I can be proud of my product, of my team, or of my clients. For this reason, I think it's most important what I will never change for money, for something other.
Thank you, Ilya. I share your philosophy a lot, and I'm sure that only people with such beliefs can build the best companies.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.